Hi, it's Cable X. Today's date is the 22nd of July 2024, and yesterday we had the announcement that hold on a minute. Sorry, I was munching. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. Joe Biden, who was president of the United States, stepped down yesterday because there's been speculation about him not even running for president, you know. So he's finally stepped down, and it's not a surprise to me because it's not a surprise to me he stepped down because I remember like 2-3 years ago I was saying, you know what, he's not gonna last. It's kind of interesting how long he's lasted, but obviously these things are a script, of course. So they're gonna pick a peculiar day to do it. I'm going to show you. I can't show you. I'm driving right now, so I can't show you the geometry I've done on this. The geometry is the practice of coding numbers into words, where A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Simple English geometry goes all the way back to Kabbalah, 6th century BC, Jewish mysticism. I mean, I was in a platform yesterday. Friend of mine, RJ Kimber, he was doing his geometry on the Biden thing, but despite his presentation, there must have been like 70 people just all. Well, it just felt like there's like 70 people in the room. I'm talking about an app called Clubhouse, right? All you're talking about. They were just challenging his geometry and saying that you're not doing geometry properly, you're not doing it accurately, or saying stuff like that, dismissing this thing. But there was one guy who was saying, I've researched it, I've looked at the disciples. I was like, okay, well, have you read Second Book? I was like, no. So he's not ready to geometry code his books, because I recommend people read those books to understand how we decoders. That's how we decode these things. So I just want to get that out. Joe Biden, Teresa. We're discussing Joe Biden. Nice to see you, Teresa. I've been looking at your channel, and you've been posting some videos, and every time I see you, I'm like, you're such a beautiful looking lady, Teresa. I know you told me you were like in your 50s, I think 50s, but you're pretty. I just want to say that to you. I'm a man after all, I can't help it. Compliment. Yeah, Joe Biden I'm talking about. Okay, Joe Biden. Once I've done drive, once I've gone to work in the car park, I'm going to show you the geometry I've done. So I'm going to just put it out there right now. Joe Biden stepped down 3 months, 30 days before his birthday, which is on November the 20th of this year. This is like days after the US election. His birthday is. So 3-3 is basically 33 degrees of Freemasonry. For example, Jesse Jackson is a Democrat, of course. He's a 33rd degree Mason. We've seen that 33 in a lot of these stories, right? I mean, this is one thing I learned now. The world is a stage, but people still cling on to the idea that what's I say? Oh, yeah, we know the world's a stage. We know this, but then, but Joe Biden, so not Joe Biden, Donald Trump, he's the guy, he's the man. We gotta back him because he's fighting the deep state. Ridiculous, of course. I'm just going to tell you something. While I'm driving, I can see a full moon out. The clouds are covering it. It's the moon looks very big. I mean, sometimes the moon will be far away, sometimes it'll be very close. And I can see like a big moon, full moon. I mean, there's the idea that is the moon basically a reflection of Earth. So, you know what? I think there's worse things for people to speak about. Pro-Trump truthers is what we have right now in the alternative media. That's why 95% of the alternative media is controlled by the intelligence services. Just to put out bullshit, basically. They're going to give you a lot of truth, but then they're just going to give you complete shit because that's what they do. Because you know what, I am fed up now. Somewhat fed up. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing this, you know, doing live streams, doing videos, because I'm gonna carry on doing it. My purpose is to share information. Now, is the world gonna wake up to this? Well, it looks like the world is waking up, but I don't think what's gonna happen in the next, I don't know, 10 years, 30 years, it's not gonna stop. This new world agenda is not gonna stop. People think this is the pro-Trump side I'm talking about. People think that we're winning, and I'm like, winning? How the fuck are we winning? You participate in voting despite all the bullshit that we hear about, right? But we still participate. Oh god, there's no place to park here. I'm gonna have to find a place to park. That was a sound from the car, you know, reversing. So I'll drive. Let me just make sure I get myself in. Sorry for that noise, I'm just making sure I've parked properly. Just check. Yeah, I'm in. Thank God for that. Okay. Let me just start with the comments. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, that's true. Everyone's gonna vote for him. The rich has everyone in the US under a spell. Elon Musk is supporting with huge dollars, yeah. Oh, hi Patricia, how you doing? And Teresa, how you doing? Nice to see you, beautiful ladies there. Yeah, just talking about Biden. Nice to see you too. Appreciate it. So, something worth mentioning. This is Donald Trump here because he is controlled opposition, as I keep saying. Donald Trump. This is a receipt. It kind of shows that Donald Trump donated money to Kamala Harris. I was about to say something else, wasn't I? I was about to say. What was I about to say? Yeah, yeah, and pronounced his name wrong, which is funny in itself. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Just something happening. Donald Trump donated to Kamala Harris campaign in 2011. It's one big club. So, despite the claim that they oppose each other, they still they are one conglomerate or one big club. That's what they are. I don't buy into the notion that they oppose each other like some kind of mafia type thing where these people are just rivals. But it's not like that at all. They're not rivals. They are part of the script. Well, the sound a little off. I do apologise. The sound. You guys can hear me, yeah? Teresa, Patricia. Yeah. Okay. You're there. Okay. Let's get to the presentation. Joe Biden pulled out of the U.S. presidential race, saying it's in the best interest of our party and the country. No. It's in the best interest of my handlers, and the Jesuits and the Zionists, or whoever's pulling my strings. Now, people have also said that this guy is not real. He's a guy in a mask. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, is that a mask? Really? Here's his birthday, November 20th, 1942. He was the 46th president. He endorsed Kamala Harris. Well, typically he's going to endorse Kamala Harris, isn't he? He was the 47th vice president. He assumed office January 20th, 2021, using, as I mentioned about gematria. From his first day in office to his stepping down is 46 sidereal months, or simply 46 lunar orbits, using the moon using the calculations done on the Gematria website. So I'm going to show you a bit why 46 is important. So 46 lunar orbits that he stepped down. Plus 42 as well. Freemasons 42. The word sacrifice is 46. The word Catholic is 46. He was the 46th president of the United States. Joe Biden is a Catholic, according to his background. He steps down 8 months and 1 day after his last birthday. Hence, he is 81 years old as of right now. He'll be 82 in November, assuming he is still alive, unless it decide to kill him off. And from the day he stepped down, which was yesterday, to his next birthday is 3 months and 30 days. See, look, 3 months and 30 days. Yes, of course. Yeah, of course. I'm not even going to think he's anything else. Yeah, that was my that was my gematria there. I might add some more stuff actually. You see Joe Biden, because there's some other stuff I might add as well. Hollywood. I mean, oh, this is hilarious. Look at this. That's Robert De Niro. Yeah, he's been on the news recently. I mean, did you know he appeared in a film called Taxi Driver where he plays a guy that's trying to kill a politician? Sounds familiar, or try to kill a politician. Sounds familiar in it, a bit like. I mean, he was a crazy guy trying to kill a politician, right? This happened in the film Taxi Driver starring Robert De Niro. A bit of a reminiscence of someone trying to kill Trump, allegedly, even though it was all Hollywood theatre. So it says here, how is for America? Hollywood rocks with gratitude and relief. Yeah, well, they're reacting with relief because as I'm starting to say, the world is Hollywood, people. These guys are actors. Of course, De Niro's an actor, and so is Joe Biden an actor. Kamala Harris is an actor. They're all actors. Inverted actors, you might say, but they are actors nevertheless. Just copy this name here. Let me just go. I can't copy from there. I'm trying to get his full name. I mean, look at that. His name. He's a junior, Joe Biden Jr. I find that somewhat hilarious because we had a junior. His name was Bush Jr. All right, this is the website I've been using now. I mean, obviously I had my skepticisms of using this website. Kind of interesting. His name equals 108, considering the fact that 108 represents the diameter of the sun and the moon. So sorry, the sun and the earth. 108. Let me just go to the. Sorry, let me just go back to the. Go back here. What I wanted to show here. Got to refresh this page because the other functions only work if you refresh the page. So refresh the page. Let me just go here. Just show this here. Now he steps down with a date numerology of 72. And what's interesting about 72 is that the Jesuit order equals 72. The Jesuit order is the religious order of the Catholic Church. Given that he's a, I have to just type in as Jesuit, not the Jesuit order. And like I say, he's a Catholic. It ties into the Catholic Church, of course. The Jesuit order is the religious order of the Catholic Church. So Jesuit order is equal 72. Let me just put in Biden again. His full name. Kind of interesting in the satanic cipher. His name equals 1013. Take the 0 out, it's a 113. The word politics is 113. The word not choose 113. 113 is like the deception number. Just type his name as Joe Biden. Hold on a second. President Biden. Well, he was President Biden. They're gonna say the party put pressure on him. All right, okay. look, President Biden equals 72, and the date numerology is 72. As I just want to show you again. President Biden equals 72. If you write it as President Biden, it's 72, and the date numerology of him resigning. Sorry, the date yesterday. Well, sorry, yesterday he resigned on a date numerology of 72. Then you got the 18 and 36 as well. Sorry, not the 18. Yeah, and reverse reduction equals 81. He's 81 years old. And Chaldean equals 84, again, like Jesuit order 84. So, yeah, let me just go in the chat here. Oh, you're talking about, Taxi Driver. Oh, you remember that movie? Well, that's good. Yeah. I'm glad you know that movie. Yeah, it is a stage, yeah, I tend to agree. Well, I was going to share some content from somebody. Let me just go here. From a guy here. Yeah, the date numeral. Yeah, this is from a friend of mine. He's saying that the word steps down equals 36, and the date numerology yesterday was 36. Yeah, 86 and 30. So 18 and 36 was the date numerology yesterday, and he steps down yesterday with his date numerologies. Yeah, steps down equals 36, as I mentioned. Date numerology is 36. 36 is a triangle number. 36 is the triangle number of 666. So kind of interesting, steps down. They probably had a sentence finish in school yet. Who, Joe Biden? Oh, sorry about that. Just gonna go back here. Yeah, so that's Joe Biden. So that's Joe Biden. Anything else you want me to cover, Teresa? Anything else, or you're just happy to see me talk? Happy to have me find something else to mention as well. Oh, Jodie Foster. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just mentioned about a moon. I seen a full moon on my way to work. Yeah, it's a full moon. Yeah, it's interesting. Let me just go back here. Yeah, made me think about, obviously going back to Joe Biden, made me think about alright, let me just type that in. Just to mention, yeah, just a little recap here from his birthday. Yeah, as I mentioned before, he resigned 8 months and 1 day from his last birthday. He's 81 years old. Let me just hold on a second. Yeah, that thing goes off. So look, I'm showing the plan. I'm showing you. Look, look here. Do you see this? It shows the lunation and the zodiac sign is Scorpio, and the lunation is you lot in the Patricia and Teresa. You might help me out here. Obviously, I'm not in any way an expert on what this lunation means, but look, lunation is 1256, and the zodiac sign is Cancer. Hence him resigning, hence stepping down yesterday, Joe Biden. And he resigns. Yeah, that's so the lunation was 1256. Zodiac sign is a Cancer. Gosh, full moon excuse for craziness, lunacy. Haha. Well, yeah. Oh, there's 3 people. Yeah, that's cool. Cool to know there's more people joining. Him stepping down. Actually, there's something that he's famous for. It's called the Biden crime bill. A lot of people talk about this because they say he locked up more black people than any other politician or whatever. Yeah, he had said about Biden. Said Biden was the one that came up with it. Can't. All right, because it was Biden that was behind this crime bill. September 13th, 1994. That's when it was signed. Because that obviously I'm not in any way trying to make it seem like politics matters. I'm just showing that this whole thing is a script. So 94. Oh, this is cool. You know, I've not like fully mastered this function I'm using because it's new to me. But look here, from the year that the Biden crime bill, it's called the Biden crime bill, to his stepping down is 123 mercurial years, 123 mercurial years and 83 days. The word murder is 83 days. That's assuming that they decide to kill him off, because he's in bad health, he's not going to last long, he's going to die, or something like that. 123. Now, ABC is 1, 2, 3. And 123 is an important important number, because I know people get confused and say, oh, is every number important? No, not necessarily. It's just a question how they use these numbers and phrases too. Look, the word conspiracy is 123. So you got Joe Biden. Joe Biden's crime bill from 94 to yesterday is 123 mercurial years, and the word conspiracy is 123. Demonstrating once again this is all a script. US is cancer too. I think it's related to retreat in crab. By end. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, you know what? Teresa, Patricia. Obviously, I don't want to sound like I'm sucking up to you guys, but I really appreciate when you guys are here, and Coffee Girl, Whoever comes, you know, you give me feedback, you share information to me that I don't know about. So I thank you. I appreciate it. I like you guys. You guys are cool. Because, you know, it's good to interrupt you guys, because it can't be just me, you know, all the time talking. Just like to get you guys involved. So I'm just gonna screenshot this. Just screenshot this for myself, including for my notes. Let me just screenshot the date I used. The date I used was, because it's talking about Bill Clinton. Yeah, September 13th. I mean, that's the day that Tupac Shakur died, September 13th. Let me just get the screenshot here. Yeah, much love to you, Patricia and Teresa. Yeah, I was going to go away from Biden, but I seem to find it interesting stuff here. So look, it says here September 30th, 1994 is the zodiac sign is Virgo. Lunation is 887. And the date numerology of yesterday was also 112. The word theatre is 112, hence the political theatre, that is politics. Have you seen? No, I haven't. What's it about? Oh yes, yeah. Today is the 22nd of July, right? And it's 7:22 today. So GIUR. Let me try to get. All right, I'll type it in right now. GI. Can't spell that. GIUREH. GIUREH. Oh, wait a second. I'm sure. Wait. This guy? Yeah, he rings. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, this guy you're talking about. I think I've seen this channel before. Yeah. I remember now. Yes, I know him. I know that. I'm aware of that channel. Yeah, he talks about the Swiss and the Pharaoh. Yeah. I did check it out, but I didn't really watch his channel that much. I didn't really watch many of his videos much. So it wasn't really my cup of tea. Well, I don't want to use the phrase cup of tea because I don't even drink tea anyway. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to him videos. I really didn't. Okay, while I'm here, let me just do. Now, this is one of the books I've come across. Number games, 9 to coronavirus. Alright, I'm going to be careful saying that phrase. Just to read something here, to say a few more things about 47, the reflection of 74. The moment we started with in Hebrew the word Elohim sums to 47. This is a common name for the God of the Old Testament. This factors in how the name God can be written God, the seventh letter and the fourth letter, as was mentioned earlier. The Cabal is playing God with his knowledge. Well, that's what's going on with this whole gematria thing, and not by chance the title Cabal. The title the Cabal, sums to 47. The Cabal equals 47, like 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus 8. Plus 7, 1, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, 6, which gives you 47. It's for this reason the 33rd President, Harry Truman, who became a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason, October 9, 1945, was used to pass the National Security Act of 1947 that went into effect on September 18th, the anniversary of the cornerstone being laid out for the city of Washington, D.C., a date that had much to do with the Roman Catholic Church. Prior to being enacted, it was introduced in the Senate as a Roman concept on March 3rd of 33. Despite this is the kind of information that most of the alternative media do not speak about. The relevance and the massive power of this alphanumerical system, this Kabbalah system. They don't talk about it. They're gonna tell you about Donald Trump. They're gonna say Trump is Trump is against the deep state. All fair Jews against the deep state. But they'll obviously have they control both sides, whether it's the government, political parties, or the anti-establishment candidates. They control them all. It's all a Truman Show thing we're dealing with. And just reading this 3-3, and it was signed into law by Harry S. Truman on July 26th, the day leaving 158 days left in the year. Truman Show signing dates matters because the word Freemasonry sums to 158, with reverse simple English, and the date August 15th or 15/8 is the date the Jesuits was founded in France in 1534, before being officially recognized by Rome September 27, 1540. This act created the NSA and the CIA, things that have been used to both spy on the public and steer the public in the interest of the Cabal, who control the nation and the world by the code, and no doubt these agencies. Speaking of which, if you've ever seen the film Truman Show, which we mentioned just now, you must. It is about a man who has every inch of his life secretly tracked and recorded for the sake of being broadcast a reality TV show, without him knowing any of it. The Cabal also controls Hollywood, summing to 33, reverse Pythagorean gematria, and if you didn't know, Hollywood is a reference to the wood of holly trees that have been historically used by druids to make wands for magic spells, and again, spelling is the word and the name of the game. I'm sure you lot know this stuff, but anyone that doesn't know, I'm just giving it out to here. Just back in the chat. It was a church teaching that no Jesuit will ever be a pope. Oh, that's interesting. So Pope Francis, he's like the first Jesuit to be a pope. For example, I'm sure you know that about Pope Francis. Well, assuming obviously he's an actor, of course. It's the Jesuit, the first order that the Freemasons infiltrated. The first order. When you say the first order, are you talking about the Jesuit order? Are you saying the Freemasons didn't Jesuit order come before Freemasonry? Or if I'm mistaken. So I just want to get this right. You're saying the Freemasons infiltrated the Jesuit order. Is that what you're saying? Obviously, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm just asking because I like to know some stuff. Know some stuff I might not know. Though I've heard the opposite. Jesuits and Freemasonry, they come together. Oh, okay, all right. My bad. All right, okay. Some factions, well, as I've always said, I just think they all work together. Not factions. I think at obviously there are factions, but I think at the highest level they're all pretty much in sync together. Because for me, there's no such thing as West versus East, Republican versus Democrat. There's no like West versus East, Republican versus Democrat, Trump versus Biden. This is all a show, a total script. These people are working together. It's just that on the world stage, it just looks like they're in opposition towards each other. That's how I see. That's how I see the world. I mean, there was a time I might have seen the world a different way. I might have thought, oh, it's just different evils competing for power. Like you got the US and England on one side, then you got Russia and China on the other side. 3 power centers, but obviously I think they're all working together. So that's how I see it. Go back here. For your learning, I just mentioned, I'm just reading some passages. If you got, yeah, I hope you guys can see that, right? Just reading from Numbers Games. For your learning, I must mention Truman's birthday, May 8th, 1884, emphasis on 5/8 as well as the year 84, using Pythagorean gematria. Freemasonry, secret society, and Solomon's Temple each equate to 58. Of course, Freemasonry is a secret society, and most of its secrets are in the legends of Solomon's Temple. It is for this reason that Donald Trump announced from his 58-story Trump Tower. I mean, look, I remember Bill Cooper saying that he was asked about, aren't the Masons the ones that build these all these buildings and architecture? And he's like, you bet they do, is what he said about. So Freemasonry are builders, or Masonic builders. That's why they build these towers using certain numbers. Like the Twin Towers was what, 110 stories. I mean, there's a background about the 110. The 110 you see, I believe Adolf Hitler equals 110 as well. And back to Donald Trump. Trump announced from his 58-story Trump Tower that he was running for US president in the 58 US presidential election. The significance of this number is why he hired the 58-year-old Steve Ray for Inauguration Day, and it connects to why Hillary wrote the book What Happened, Summing to 58 with Pythagorean gematria, about why she lost the election. Well, regarding Hillary, keep in mind Freemasonry is a fraternity for men. I don't know if that's true exactly. And when you apply reverse Pythagorean gematria, you notice the word fraternal seems to fit 58 as well. I mean, he's responding to what someone said to him. One question: why have not yet fully answered as to why go through all this trouble of mathematical calculation, date planning, and name the word coordinating. As covered, this code is associated with God's way of operating as taught in Kabbalah. Furthermore, there is another important set of occult teachings that the secret societies, including Kabbalah, are heavily vested in, and that is Hermetism. Yes, 7 sacred principles. The third is vibration, summed to 47 in Pythagorean gematria. This principle expresses that everything, including every number, every letter, every word, every color, every smell, every sound, carries a vibration, and these vibrations have consequences that influence the world. Now, for me, that is deep shit. Sorry, I'm saying the word shit, aren't I? That sums that sums up how they can manipulate us. I mean, it's not that it's a bad thing that generally that people can do this, but if it's used for evil purpose, then it's a problem, right? Thus, if you can harness these energies and use them strategically, you can influence outcomes. Something that the Cabal is heavily interested in. Keep in mind the word energy sums to 74, it's simply English gematria, same as weapon and nuclear. This plays well with the Trinity test. When Trinity sums to 74 and 47, the first nuclear test taking place in the 47th state, New Mexico. Now, what I've heard people say, people that dismiss gematria, that don't like gematria, what I've heard them say, oh, you can create any narrative with gematria, you can create any narrative you want and make anything equal anything. Well, technically that might be true, but it does not make sense, because I've been looking at this research. There's been a lot of people looking at this research, and this book is well researched. Having read some of it so far, I'm thinking of actually getting a paperback version of this book, not just reading from PDF. No. Here's what I do. Here's what I try to do. I get a story, any story, whether it's politics or celebrity deaths, and I go through what's in there, and I'm able to determine what's being said, that what happened, how it happened, and why it happened. So I always connect certain dates with each other that are relevant to the topic. Like I'm not gonna connect 9/11 with Scooby-Doo, are I? For example, I mean that'll sound ridiculous, because if there was a 9/11 reference to Scooby-Doo, and if there is, I've not seen one. If there is, I would connect it. But if there's no reference to 9/11 whatsoever, I'm not gonna bother. So that idea of you can connect anything is ridiculous. I hear this all the time from people. I don't know what's up with them. It's ridiculous, honestly. Demonic help to build everything. Well, I would agree with that. Yeah, gematria from Jewish mythology. I'm not going to agree with that. Yeah, well, obviously I just use gematria as a tool, really. I mean, I'm not in any way trying to use it for any evil purpose. It's just about I just use it to decode the world stage. I mean, that's what I use it for. Yeah, the Egyptian pyramids. Yes, I've heard a story about they're having help. I mean, I don't know if you know, I am a Muslim. I'm a follower of the Islamic faith, and if you do a lot of research, there's nothing hidden. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, there is nothing hidden. That is their language, know their enemy. Very true, very true. Yeah, I agree. It's not hidden. It's just that the reason why it might seem hidden, because most people don't research anything, which is a problem, and it is a problem. They don't research anything. That's what I see happening. Okay. Oh, time's gone so quick. Oh God. Yeah, I just want to say thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for joining me anyway. Anything else you want to say to me, ladies, before I go? You know what time's going, so I better go now. Yeah, thanks for joining me, Patricia, Teresa. Oh, I think you're on my Telegram. So you, oh, Patty. Yes, yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a good night. Hope you stay well and be well. Yeah, I appreciate your time. I appreciate talking to you guys. I really like to interact with the audience. I really do. I might come across people. I don't often come across people that are trolls in the chat, but it's good that mostly it's troll free. So yeah, I'll be going now. Good night, sleeping beauties.